Hi, everybody. Sorry, I have to read with glasses. My name is Walin Christian, I think for the third or fourth time today. So I'm in opposition of this pay raise, and primarily because I've read comments in the newspapers, I've heard comments on social media. One of the comments that I really did not like is, as a single mother, it's hard to raise my children in Hawaii. At this point where you folks are at in your pay raise, you make more than me. And I raise my children and grandchildren as a single mom. I work 4 jobs, 3 part-time, 1 full-time. Do not tell me you cannot afford to live in Hawaii because it is the way you are spending. Watch the way you spend. That's what we do. I don't get to get food stamps, SNAP, cash, free medical. Why? Because I make $5 too much. We have to understand that for the people, like they said, you are elected to serve the people. I live in Representative Dos Santos Tam's district. I've never had a chance to talk to you, but I will say this on record. The crime rate in my area is insane. I live in Kuakini. Every 2 months, tires are slashed. Personal vehicles. They don't get to have you pay for it. I'm going to give you some quick numbers, and I will go a little over time, and I apologize for that, but I really do feel this is important. HPD officers, who we have 2 here who are on duty right now, over a 3-year period, they only got a 4% raise. You want a 64? I don't think so. HPD, on an average, and my numbers may be a little off, their starting pay is $57,000 a year. They are first responders. They go to crimes. They get shot. We look at our police officers who we've already buried. Families that don't have their mom, their dad, their daughter, their son. You are sitting in this secured building making decisions, which is not easy. I'm not saying that it's not. But are you out there? Are you there putting your life at risk? HFD right now, HFD and EMTs, which I actually think EMTs make less. On an average right now in Honolulu, they make $67,000 a year. City and county firefighters work 4 days on, 3 days off. You work 8 hours, 10 hours maybe. I work an average of 16 hours a day at home and on the road. I don't get that privilege of saying I want a 64% raise. I have to make my money like everybody else. The lifeguards right now, who save people every day, my son was a lifeguard. They get paid maybe $15 an hour, and they're in the water, not only dealing with drownings, not only dealing with people who are freaking out by means because they're drowning, but they're dealing with the elements, they're dealing with sharks. They don't get the 64% raise. As for you folks, from my understanding, and correct me if I'm wrong with my numbers, and I'm sorry I'm going to go a little bit longer. Each council member gets $400,000 a year to run their office and pay their staff. $400,000. Maybe 6 people in your office, those people are making close to $100,000 a year. I'm lucky if I make 50. Okay, and they work hard. I know they do. You get a vehicle privilege of $350 a month. That comes out of your sludge profit of $25,000 a year, outside of your pay. You make $68,000 a year already. I'm sorry you have to work overtime. I'm sorry you may have to work on weekends. Welcome to Hawaii. Welcome to the people who work hard. Go down to Waianae. Go down to Waimanalo. I live in Kalihi. Even go down to Hawaii Kai. Everybody is working 2 to 3 jobs just to survive in Hawaii. Property taxes are one of our big issues that we discussed earlier today. That 64% raise can go to programs for our children, our keiki, can go to everything as far as the roads are concerned. Our roads are the worst in the nation. Yet if I hit a pothole, I pay for it. when the taxpayer money can go to improving our place of living. We have kaka'ako, we talked about that earlier. I'm a realtor. Let me explain something to you guys really quick. These developers that are building these buildings, they're making billions. How much of it is coming back to the state for the people? And as I spoke earlier today, the hotels. So your job as elected officials should be to serve the people. That includes your keiki and your mo'opuna to be if you don't have them. If you guys start this trend now, by the time your keiki and your mo'opuna are grown, they will not live in this beautiful place we call home. They will be up in the mainland. Who's going to be living here? All the non-locals that were not raised here and all the elite. And yes, I am going to go there. We have Zuckerberg on Kauai. We have Oprah Winfrey on Maui. We have Bill Gates buying up all the land. And I guarantee you we have elite here in Honolulu who's already trying to take away kuleana lands. This is where we need to start the fight. Help us so we can help you. I stand. I will speak. Tell me what to do. Show us what to do so we can help you guys. But we will not help when we see you guys taking a 64% pay raise. Cannot. Come on, guys. The numbers are astronomical, and that's just the beginning of the numbers I have. And I guarantee you, if I dig, which I will for the second hearing, so you guys can expect to see me on the second hearing, our numbers in Hawaii is crazy. On an average median, people are making, our minimum wage in Hawaii is $12 an hour. Who can survive on $12 an hour? Nobody. That's why we work 2-3 jobs. A lot of people here will not leave because this is home. My daughter's left. My son lives with me at 32 years old because he cannot afford rent, because he does not make enough on his pay. Political officials need to stop making this money. When I was looking at the bill, the mayor is going to get over $200,000 a year. Seriously? I don't even know what to do with $200,000 a year because I never had it. Put that money back to the people, to the programs for the keiki. Our keiki are needing these programs. Please help the people so we can help you. And I would love to talk to you about our community because it's a mess. And I'm already in the district meeting, so please, mahalo.
Thank you. Please proceed.